So I've gotten a really strong calling to talk about this actually. I was doing my morning practices. I haven't done them for a really, really long time. And today I woke up early and I was like, man, I actually need this. Because yeah, for a long time, I was waking up at 5 a.m., whatever, and doing like an extensive ritual of like practices, self-discipline, and I was living like a very disciplined and like regimented life. And I actually kind of forgot along the way why I was doing this stuff. So at the start, maybe it was quite interesting, and then somewhere along the lines, this routine and structure and like masculine discipline, it actually became like it became lost to me. Like I was like, why am I doing this? And I was just going through the motions, and it actually felt more like a obligation and like a chore and a trap. And I felt like bored out of my life. I was like, oh, another day. I wake up, I do my and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, what's the point of it? So I've been experimenting little by little over the, experimenting like unintentionally by like, I would have moments where I'd be really deep into the practices and the lifestyle, the healthy lifestyle or whatever. And then I would have moments where I would completely swing into, be like, you know what, fuck this, it's not working, I want to let go. And then I would go off and completely, I would start waking up late, I would stop doing all the stuff, I'd be eating late at night, taking more substances, and just, I'd be angry. I'd be like, this is not working for me, so why should I even try at all? And then I'll go completely into this like chaotic, I guess more feminine kind of, energy. Both of them I can see now being too far to either side in an unhealthy way, because it wasn't coming out of love or anything for myself. It was coming out of, I'm doing this because I need to be better. I need to heal myself. I need to be better. And then it was, fuck, this shit isn't working. You know what? I'm just gonna let go and do whatever I want and let loose. And then at the moment now, like today I woke up and I had, my nose was all messed up. I couldn't sleep the night through. My neck was hurting, and like I was having like some hay fever and allergies again. And I came straight to this room and I started like going deep into it. And then I was having these thoughts. It's like, okay, I've seen this pattern play out many times over the past years. You just keep swinging back and forth, Toby. What needs to change is the reason why you're doing it. Like, because it feels like I'm going into these practices out of fear that if I do not do them, then I'm going to be suffering and my body's not going to work and I'm going to be having hay fever. And so pretty much, I guess, like why I wanted to talk about this is because like we need the balance. Well, I need the balance of them, but there's like a dark side and like a light side to both of them. And I guess I want to discover more for myself. Be like, can I do these practices as a form of self-love? Because I'm like, okay, I'm enjoying it. I know this is helping me. I know this is going to support my body and my mind. If I meditate for 10 minutes every day, it's going to support my mind to help me move more gracefully through the day, to be able to interact with people, to be a good experience for people, to be able to be present. Not, my mind's not all foggy, my nose isn't all messed up. So I can pretty much be a better human being in this world. And then coming from that, be like, all right, and then I can also love myself more because I'm taking care of myself and I'm not destroying things or being like, see, it doesn't work, so fuck you, Toby, I'm gonna go eat this and drink this. And then also when I'm letting go into more of the chaotic feminine side, to be able to actually let myself go and enjoy it and not go over the top and be like, well, it's already 2 a.m. and you've already done this, so you may as well just not sleep at all and go the whole way, take whatever anyone's giving you and label it as, this is me letting go, having fun, having a good time. But I was like just fooling myself because it wasn't a healthy way. I was poisoning my body and poisoning my mind and messing myself up just to have a good time for like a very, very short time. And that wasn't coming out of a form of self-love in reflection now. Like this was actually coming more out of a form of oh, like, I need more, and it was like, it's inevitable that I had to go that way so much, because everything, this is what I'm learning more and more as well, everything is naturally has to come back into balance again. So because I was so regimented and strict, naturally the swing is going to be even bigger to balance it out. So like, I guess you call it like a bender or whatever you call it. And then these moments of like self-loathing, and yeah, I'd be beating myself up about it, and I would go harder into this side. And so the swing was getting like wider and wider and wider. And I've been noticing these patterns and still going into it. And I guess at the moment right now, I really want to find like this midpoint here where I can like mess up, but not spiral too far down into the ultimate control, and also not spiral too far to this side into the ultimate letting go. It's like the balance of expansion and contraction, but all from, I guess, a centered, like, loving space. So I guess perhaps what I'm going to try to put into practice now, which I don't have the answers, but I'm just talking about this right now because it's literally what's happening in my life, is to notice where the need to do something is coming from. And I guess, not being like over the top and not trying to force against it, but if it's arising, be like, okay, yeah, I feel like today I feel like doing some yoga and being real healthy, doing a bit of a fast and taking some herbs and taking care of myself. But I don't want to like stress and become obsessed about it and be like religious about it and be like, man, I got to do this every single day, because then my whole life just turns into some sort of prison and repetitive things over and over again. And then also noticing on the other side where it's like, I want to have a fun time, but why does a fun time have to involve destroying myself and like tearing things down that I've taken such effort to build up, like the health, the body, and all that stuff? Why does fun things for me seem like it has to be self-destructive or like unhealthy? And so I guess to find things that I am actually enjoying, that I can connect with people and be social, create, while still actually taking care of my body. And then I can walk a more of a middle path while still having fun, heaps of fun on both sides, and still being human. And I guess like also not adding the insult to the injury, so that when I do fuck up, which naturally, like, I always fuck up, when I do, it's like being a bit more kind and gentle, instead of being that like loud voice being like, Toby, you fucked up, you gotta fix yourself, and now as a punishment you're gonna have more discipline, because that was not coming out of like love. If I was a dad talking and I was like a child, like I wouldn't want to treat my child like that. So I guess like seeing myself more as like, my own child, I guess. Like, and this literally is all coming down to the relationship I have with myself, the ability to like hold myself and hold space for myself, and also like gently kind of guide in the direction that I want my life to head. And not be too harsh and controlling, and but peace and love, fam, and I'll see you soon.